We live in a fast-paced world. Society's obsession with faster living has all of us constantly moving. Perhaps this is the time for us to take a step back, rearrange our priorities, and rediscover the small pleasures of life that offer us serenity. Hi, I'm Mary, and together we will be immersed in the art of reading. So this week's book is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Pretty catchy, right? That's what caught my attention at the bookstore. It was an impulse buy, to be honest. The author is Mark Manson, who is an American self-help author and a professional blogger. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a was a New York Times bestseller and his most notable work. It's very easy to read as the author uses everyday language, sometimes vulgar, but I think you guessed that from the title. The content is repetitive, but not quite usual, as the author distances himself from the obsolete message of positivity usually presented by self-help books. A really important point the book's making is that through the examination of your values, you will be able to solve your problems. Many of us are devastated by problems, expecting them to magically disappear, but the truth is that in real life, problems are only replaced by other problems. Mark Manson suggests that in order to live a good life, you should try to find solutions to your problems so that you can exchange them for better problems. Seems absurd, I know, but hear me out. In order to experience better problems, you need to take responsibility for the current issues you're dealing with. That's tricky because many of us confuse the concept of responsibility and fault, but the truth is we must know that we cannot control or have any authority on the problems that come our way, but we can control our response to them. This is the path to empowerment. You can also stop giving a if you start contemplating your painful problems. There are painful problems you should chase and painful problems you should avoid. By examining your values, you become aware of which painful problems you should chase. For example, my painful problem is working out. Being consistent with my schedule that requires a lot of my energy when I feel I have none is hard. But in the end, my life will get better. I just have to go through that pain, as this is a painful problem worth fighting for. Emotional and physical pain comes from the violation of a value, and that's the underlying cause of us hurting. All we need to do is ask ourselves, is it worth it? To conclude, I believe the self-help book genre is a tricky one, as self-improvement is a very personal, ongoing procedure. One should be very careful when choosing a self-help book. As for my opinion, well, I enjoyed this book. I agree with Steve Camp that this book feels like a necessary slap in your face by your best friend. I must say I was tired at times, hoping the messages it wanted to convey were not that explicit. Still, I think this is a nice book suggestion for someone who is looking for more quick practical tips, and especially for the summertime, when most of us long for a breezy read for the ultimate relaxation. I would be so happy if you could leave me a comment with book suggestions, and also if you have already read this book, please leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button if you want to be informed about our new videos.